Hi, in today's episode we take those parts we got off last week and we clean them up, ready for putting back on. Hello, welcome to Jerry Motorsport. I'm Jerry. Let's get started. I've got a hub to strip down. I'm going to take the disc off. I mean, the disc's not terribly worn, it is a bit thinner. So I've got new discs. I've also got the taper bearing upgrade. So I replaced the bearings in here. I've got the brake caliper to tidy up and strip out all that lot, make sure the pistons are alright, clean up, and get that ready for refitting. And then the axle itself just needs a bit of a clean up, ready to go. I've got the old dust shield to come off and things like that, make sure it's all okay. Good thorough clean, prep it for paint, and yeah, let's see what we can clean up here. Okay, separate the hub from the brakes, the discs. Oh, I did that one already before I started filming. It has actually cracked open a bit, so a bit of penetrant in the crack. Okay, while I wait for the penetrating oil to do its stuff on that disc brake, I'm going to take the hub now and strip out the old bearings, ready for the new taper bearings. So a quick knockout using a drift, a punch in my case, and a hammer, just knock it out, tapping around the outside, getting those out, and then that'll be ready for cleaning up. Okay, instead of the softwood, which just compressed, I've got a piece of oak in here this time. Let's see if I can do anything to get this disc off. Nope, it's solid. There is a gap all the way around now. Hey, pull her off. And finally, that is the old disc off. Well and truly stuck on there. And we've got a hub ready for cleaning up and putting new bearings in. Spray this with degreaser. I've got the hub degreased. Now I'm going to clean up the loose paint. Then I'm going to do the rust treatment from Bilt Hamber. Convert the rust away, get rid of it, back to bare metal, clean it, prime it. Okay, got the hub cleaned off, wire brushed, still rusty, so I'm going to treat that shortly. Axle, that's off, cleaned, bushes cleaned out. Again, that's ready for some rust treatment. Spring seat, bracket for the anti-roll bar linkage, and obviously the linkage itself. Now I'm going to get those treated to get rid of that rust off them, so we'll see what they look like after that. So a lot of the components have been soaking overnight in Bilt Hamber's DEOX-C. You can use this on most ferric metals, but you can't use it where it contains zinc, lead, tin and other alloys containing those elements. You can't use this. Now the stub axle, the bushes are brass, phosphorus bronze or brass bushes, forget which they are, but in any case they can't be exposed to DEOX-C. So there's another product called DEOX-GEL, which is horrible snot-like stuff. You have to paste it on. It's not as effective, I found. You have to scrub it off afterwards, and it's for things that you can't bathe. So if you're trying to do part of a car, you can't obviously bathe the car in this. In this stuff, so use this stuff. Then to prevent it flash rusting afterwards, I'm using MkIII, which is also a Bilt Hamber. That is diluted 5% with water, and you literally just spray it on, kind of leave it. So I've just sprayed the stub axle in Atomac. You see it's still wet with Atomac, and it's preserving the finish. So that's the finish I got after wire brushing and then putting DEOX-GEL overnight and scrubbing it off in the morning. So it's not quite as good as the other parts, which I'll show in a minute, but it's pretty good. So that's just drying off, and then once that's dried off, I'm going to etch prime it and get it ready for final paint, so that that's going to be all ready to go back on reassembly. And then later today I'll be trying to renovate the brake disc backplate in much the same way. I mean, it's pretty far gone. I'm going to see what it looks like after I've cleaned all the rust off. If there's not much structure left, I might have to try and repair it, or I really want to purchase a new one. So yeah, that's just the dust guard from the back of the disc brakes. So last time we managed to get off all the suspension parts off the car, some very stubborn parts, which includes the anti-roll bar linkage. This was horrible to get off. These were so seized. What I ended up doing was backwards and forward movements to sort of work this loose with penetrating oil on the threads. I've since re-tapped the thread on both the nut and the bolt on this side. This side is still ridiculously stiff, so I've got to do that side as well. That's been in the bath of DEOX-C. You see it's pretty good finish on that one. That's also just been sprayed with Atomac, so that's also ready for etch primer as well. So what I'm going to do now is take out the things from the bath which remain. Been in overnight. I've got the hub, which has come up absolutely brilliantly. We've got the spring seat, which hasn't come up perfectly. It's very heavily rusted, and you just have to every so often rub this stuff. You can see it coming off the rust. And if you then put it back in the bath, it'll do a bit more. And then somewhere in here we've got the bracket for the anti-roll bar. There it is. Again, that has come up pretty good. Every so often you just have to agitate it with a stiff brush. I've got just an old washing up brush, so you just sort of give it a rough scrub around, scrape that rust off. So I'll just put that in for a bit longer. That one also needs a bit longer, so I'll give that one a bit of a once over scrub with a stiff brush. And then stick that in there. But for now, I'm going to deal with the hub. So I'm going to take that out and give it a wash under the tap. Do the Atomac diluted down 5%, especially on these bearing faces on the inside. Right, and then we just let that dry off. Our next job is to strip this down, inspect it, clean it. Hopefully it can be reused. So taking the brake pads out, we've got to straighten up the pins. Take out the spring. Now, see if we can get these out. Ooh, these are worse than I thought. They're actually shattered on the side there. We've got the squeal plate. I'll throw those away. I've got new ones of those. And then one more of these. There we go. Similarly, this is a bit cracked as well. Right, we've got some shiny new ones. It's a water-based degreaser. Some of the colour returning to it. That's it for this episode. Having taken the parts off and cleaning them, they're now going to be painted and ready for reassembly, which hopefully I will start in the next episode. And then I've got to do it all over again on the other side, hopefully learning all the lessons that I've learned on this side will just make the other side a little bit easier, hopefully. Fortunately on the other side, because I haven't got a broken A-arm, at least I don't think I have, I don't need to separate the kingpin and the A-arm from each other, so that should make that one a bit easier. I'm still going to have the upper arm problem, but I'm hoping that the upper arm will be a little bit easier to take apart anyway. I think if I just chop that top bolt, it will come apart. Okay, I just really want to try and get it apart. I'm just being stubborn about it. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye for now.